Dubsado likes to update and release new features, and what's nice about being a certified specialist is I get sneak peeks in them. I've been able to spend some time with these new features before they launch to all users that use Dubsado. So today we're going to talk about what a few of those new features are as of October 2022, and let me tell you about them. I am Lauren with The Smarter Creative. I am helping creative small business owners work smarter in their business instead of harder. I like talking about Dubsado, Flowdesk, Notion, general business encouragement. I like you to show up fully in your unique business, just as it is, working with things that make you flourish and help you to run your business in a way that you actually have a life and you're not being ran by your business. So if you like those things and you vibe with me, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. I love to put content out for you every week, so come with me on this journey. So a few new features, I'm just gonna go ahead and share my screen with you so you can see them directly. So let's go. So our first change that has happened inside of Dubsado is how we edit payment plans inside of projects. So I don't know if this ever happened to you where you had the payment plan accidentally send a reminder email because it just did, and it's been terrible. So here what happens is you can edit your payment plan, and then you can change anything about the payment plan specifically for this project, and nothing will trigger until you hit save. You alternately have the option to save it as a new template. Let's say in this project you just realize that, oh my goodness, this is not how I want things to go. I want it to go a different way. You can hit save as new template and it will then be in your templates. But you are able to edit anything, whether it's the due date, the reminders, however you want to do. Nothing will happen until you hit save. You can always hit cancel and back out of any of your changes, but nothing will fire until you hit save. It has saved a lot of wrongly sent emails, so it's a win. Our other edits are inside of forms. One thing that's super cool in forms, I'm gonna make sure our legacy mode is turned off here to make sure we have full functionality with the new form builder. So you can, here, let's look at this container. So we already know these new containers can go wide width and they can have a specific background color, right? Let's go here. They can have a background color that's just to that. Now, Dubsado also made it where there can be your text color change. So let's just make this a dark color. And now we can change either using a hex code or a drag and drop. In a click of a button, you can change all the coloring that is inside the box here, which is huge. That's really nice, I would say, especially for when there are questions, because I'm gonna do a container. I'm gonna add a new one. I'm gonna drag it over here. I'm gonna make it a one column, and then I'm gonna drag your information up into it and then all of this information. So that big container, I'm gonna make it full width. I'm going to put an image behind it. I'm gonna make that background color super dark. And let's go ahead and drop the opacity. So this is just a dark thing underneath. And now if I change my colors here, it'll change all of my question colors as well. So everything will be white here. Before, in order to kind of get spacing a little bit better, you had to build in some margins, so some top and bottom padding. But also what has been new in Dubsado is a spacer. So you can add a spacer here and just kind of give yourself some white space. And in it, all you have options for are spacer heights. So it could be either outside of a block or inside of a block to kind of give you the spacer there. Instead of changing it with your padding, you can just use a spacer instead, and it'll just automatically put that spacing in for you, which is super helpful. And here you can just drag it to make it longer or less, and it gives you a better visual aid for it. The other thing that has happened is the divider. So here, let's say between the FAQs and this testimony, we have a divider. So you put it in here and you have a couple options. You have a width, so it can be full width or it can be super small, either one. You can change the weight of it as well. It can be as thick or anything. You can change the color here, do that, perfect. And you can change the type of line it is. So it can be double lined, dotted, dashed, or solid. And you have padding options here. And again, you can always use padding options with spacers. But this is a really nice, easy way to add in dividers to your forms. I will say, you know why? You wanna know why it's not here? It's all grayed out. You have to go into settings and turn off legacy mode. And as soon as you do that, you're able to use those options. And just a reminder, legacy mode is going to possibly go away at the beginning of the year. Make the switch by January 2023, at the end of January. All forms will automatically have that, and that will not be a toggle you need to worry about turning on and off. I hope that was helpful for you to just see some of these new features in action, how to use them. I encourage you, especially with the forms, to be creative with how you put your forms together, especially your proposals. Your proposals can act as a sales page for your service or even your digital product or whatever it is you're selling through Dubsado. So have some fun with it. A proposal that acts as a sales page actually helps your leads, the people who you're looking to work with, just feel more confident in booking with you because you're giving them FAQs and testimonials and your beautiful, beautiful work is on display. So be sure to use those forms in a way that just puts your work on display. If this video helped you inside of your Dubsado, be sure to give me a thumbs up. YouTube loves to know that my videos are helping people, and I personally love to know that these videos are helping people. If there's anything specific you want to see, be sure to let me know down in the comments. And if you are overwhelmed inside of your Dubsado, I get it. It's hard, right? Like there's so much going on and you don't know what you don't know. I would love to come alongside of you inside of your Dubsado to make it the best it can be. I do DIY options and done for you options. Use the link in my description to book a free 30-minute clarity call with me to see if I can help you inside of your Dubsado. And I'll see you guys next week.